Hey, what's up, Retro Toy Family? This is Mike, bringing you another video. We got a restoration that I've been promising for the Ghostbusters items. I'm just going to do a quick cleaning on them and then restore open the package that I received, which has some pieces for the firehouse, and we'll do that. What I can restore of it, and then that'll be it for this video. So, just quickly, I just want to get rid of the sign. And then I'm going to get rid of the dust on this. I have just like a mild detergent. I put paper down, as you can see, so I'm not making a mess. I'm just going to I don't want it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to dust. This has some age to it, and I know that it's dusty. They all are dusty. You got to get in these cracks and crevices as best you can. This is all just me wanting to do this because as far as selling the items on eBay, which is the plan, at least at this point, a lot of people will just sell things on eBay that are dusty and they'll just leave them dusty. I adjusted the video just a little bit. I hope that's a little better where you can see me at least. I know you can see the item here, and I'm just going to continue. And I don't want to mess up any of the decals, obviously, that are on here. If I see parts that have a little damage, like I don't know how well you can see it, but right here, looks like a decal was once there. I'm just going to leave that the way it is. The decal, whatever was there, is torn off now. I'm just getting the dust off. That's all I'm doing. Just so it's not real dusty, like terribly dusty. These decals are valuable in themselves, believe it or not. The decals have a certain value to them as well. All right, that's the big piece. Now that that's out of the way, it'll be easier to get these others. Get them on camera. Here's the Ecto one. Has some yellowing. I don't really want to take it apart too much, but I can take things off what I can. I can do what I can, and then I'm just, like I said, removing the dust from these pieces individually as best as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want them to be a little more presentable for when I take the pictures and go to list it, which is the next step for at least a couple of these. I might go into trying to get some pieces that are missing, like the door for the Ecto one here, the other door, and the motor for the Highway Haunter, which is like an engine on one side, and then when you turn it over, it's like a ghost on the other. Pretty cool little piece that came with it. Okay, there's a pack, a remaining packing peanut. Okay, that. From what I've seen on pictures of people selling pieces of this, these windows, this plastic, clear plastic windshields and windows is actually a frame that includes these, anything that's clear like that. It's all one big piece, and then the other pieces are built around that to create the body of the vehicle. From what I've seen online, that's my take based on what I've seen online of people selling pieces. I've seen people wanting to sell just the windows. It's a frame. It's like all one piece. Pretty cool looking to see dismantled like that. I'm not going to do that, but that's why this is only a partial restoration. I mean, these pieces have some yellowing to them, and if I wanted to, I could take care of that. There's procedures that you could do. There's process that you could do to get rid of that yellowing. Um, there are lots of other toy videos that show and tell how that's done, but you soak it in a solution. I can't recall, and I think it has to be out in the sun to activate the solution, and then that has potential to have problems mixed in with it also. It takes away not only the yellowing but then might discolor them, or there might be other issues. So I'm not even going to try to do that. I'm going to just leave it as is with the light cleaning, like I said, like I'm done with the Ecto 1 as it is. So for the cleaning part, it's going to be quick and easy. Okay. Seems to be something down here. I got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, whatever was on this body of this vehicle, on the hood rather, on the front hood here. Some of it came off, but it seems like one part doesn't want to come off. I'm not sure if this ever had glass, but it doesn't at this point. I really enjoy doing things like this. This is like where my mind was when I was thinking about this channel and what I wanted the channel to become or what I wanted it to be. Just things like this. Exactly like this. So I am having fun in my little world here, my little toy domain. Okay. Yeah, the engine part, which is also a ghost on one side. Like I said, it looks like an engine on one side, and then when you turn it around, it's a ghost. That would go back here because Volkswagens have their engine in the rear, at least the vintage ones. I'm not sure about modern Volkswagens. Okay. So that's it for the cleaning part. I would say that's sufficient. I don't want to belabor it. I keep too much, don't spend too much time on it. This I got to make sure I have this. This decal is important. It's a Ghostbusters decal. Should go with the Ecto 1. All right, so package here. I'm gonna open up. And like I said, I think I said this before. I got this stuff off of eBay. Somebody was selling the items. They had lots, different lots, and I bought 3 of those lots from them for a relatively good price, you know, considering what it is. Damn good price. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Okay, there's your. Oh, don't drop them, and certainly don't want to break them. There's your doors. Got the firehouse doors, which I didn't have. This is a lot of the railings. It looks like I have all the railings, which I wasn't sure when I was looking at the pictures, but I can flip these on eBay for good money if I don't need any of. If I don't need any of these, that doesn't matter. I can still easily. I'll probably make all the money back that I spent for all these things just by selling these railings, believe it or not. I've seen some of them be pretty pricey. And then I have the containment unit, the ghost containment unit. There's actually a second part to this. It's like a smaller part. I think it goes up here or maybe up here, one way or the other, which I don't have, but there's this part that I do have. So that goes with it as well, the firehouse. All right. Now, looks like I can't figure out one thing. This smaller railing. Oh, all right. I see where it goes. All right, so I did need the smaller one. It goes right here. I did need this smaller railing right there. That's the only one I needed. And that's funny because I noticed on eBay as I was looking these things up that small piece of railing has a more value than the other pieces. I don't know if it's because maybe that one goes missing more often, or I have no idea. But that does seem to be the case when it comes to that. Now, I'm going to do this so it comes up on camera as well as so that I can see what I'm doing as well. That would be nice. Okay, here's the containment unit. I don't really know where that goes, pretty much off to the side, or it might sit in here somewhere when you have it set up correctly. I'm not sure. And this whole thing has, like I said before, some yellowing. Some of the pieces have some yellowing to them. And I'm sure this whole thing can be taken apart. At least I assume it can. But I am not doing that. Okay, so as best I can here, I'm going to put the doors on. All right, so. You have to be extremely careful with vintage toys. The plastic on these becomes very brittle and can easily be broken, so you don't want that, obviously. Uh-huh. All right. It almost seems, oh, there we go. I was going to say, it almost seems like it doesn't want to go on unless you do them both at once, but it went. All right, so if this breaks, I'm going to be so mad. There we go. All right. All right. There you go. Now, it looks like it goes. I don't think it matters which way it goes. But there you go. There's the doors. Well, maybe it does matter. Yeah, it matters. There we go. So I'm sure that looks a lot better just having the doors on it than it did without them. And then there's that small piece of railing that was needed right here. Okay? And then the containment unit. And that's really all I have right now for the restoration of this. I just wanted to put it together, put the pieces on it that went on it that I do have. And then, am I going to list it eventually? The answer is yes. Is it going to happen right away? Maybe not, because I'm still hunting other pieces like the sign that goes right here, especially. That's like the most important and most expensive piece. It's the Ghostbusters sign, and I really would like to have that, which would blow up the value of this at least another 50, $75 more, but it costs $50. So I really don't know. But I feel really good about it. It has a lot of the decals that it's supposed to have. Like I said, there's a possibility I'll hunt for some of the pieces for the Ecto one and some of the pieces for the Highway Haunter, the engine piece. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy the video, then consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like on the video. Shoot me a comment. I will try to respond to any comments that I see. Share it if you know people that are into this type of thing. And other than that, stay tuned for more retro goodness with your retro toys. We'll catch you in the next video.